I just got told that my the recording capacity was full, so I had to go and delete some files. All right, so I just have to do one more thing. I have to get my partner in here. No, I can't see her.
I'm there. Just click on the.
Oh, there we go.
Do this for me, please.
Oh, all right. You heard me say this before. This is only the third or fourth time I use this software, so you'll have to bear with us. And I am in the wonderful country of Belize. So the last time we had some internet issues. Okay. So this time I'm armed with a couple computers and 3 separate internet connections. So hopefully you won't be losing me on and off. All right. So my name is Frank Anders, and I've been marketing online for about 4 years now. And geez, I don't even know how long I did it part-time, but many years before that. And the big thing, I'm not going to give you any big sad sob story, but I mean, I struggled in this industry, so much so that at one point I had to move back in with my parents. And you know, that's a sad state of affairs when you can't pay your own bills. But I discovered some secrets along the way, and I want to share them with you today. And we put together a system that anybody can build their business with. And like I said, I think there's some challenges in the industry. We're going to go through them. But what I want to talk about today is the power of free. Okay? Because it blows just about every other strategy out of the stratosphere. Okay, so the power of free. All right, so I already told you about me struggling big time, and when I say struggling big time, okay. Then I learned a huge viral marketing secret. So free is part of the equation, and then getting other people to help you with your marketing is the other part. So we're going to talk about all of that in detail. And if I go all over the place, you know, this is launched, and we are a little bit tired because Murphy's Law does not always cooperate with you, and things are not allowed to go perfectly. And so we're a little bit sleep deprived at the moment. So huge viral marketing, other people help you do the marketing. All right, and I got news for you. Most of viral marketing is a bunch of bullshit, because for things to go viral, they need to be big emotional triggers, right? It's got to be incredibly entertaining, funny, heartwarming. If it doesn't have these things, it doesn't go viral. All right, unless you apply a particular formula that I'm going to show you how in a little bit later. And along the way, when I was learning about viral marketing, I discovered the power of using a feeder system. So what is that? Well, that's something else to send your prospects to before you talk to them about your primary opportunity. Well, because they really don't care what you're selling to begin with. They don't want to hear about what you're selling. They don't care about what you're selling. And really, that's unfair, right? I mean, you might have a cure for incredible diseases. You might be doing amazing things in weight loss. You might have a service business that helps people with their personal development, and without you, they may suffer. And so it's pretty unfair that nobody cares and nobody's going to listen to you about your business. But that's the fact of the matter. And with a feeder system, what you can do is you can give them something really, really cool that they need to help them with your business to develop rapport, and so that you can have a very good opportunity. You know what I mean when you have a really, really nice conversation with somebody and you talk, they tell you about their business, you tell them about your business, and it really, really went well. A friendly conversation where it was relaxed and was awesome. And then you talk to them 3 days later, and all of the walls are up again, and the tension's there, and you're stuck. You can't move forward. And without rapport, there is no safe, right? If somebody's afraid or somebody is nervous or whatever, they're not going to listen to you. They're back to I don't care mode. And if they're in that mode, you're screwed. But with a feeder system, it creates magical things. They want to know maybe some questions about the nice tour that you gave them, and it gives you an opportunity to break the ice, gives them an opportunity to help them. So when I figured out these viral marketing, how to use a feeder system, I went from broke, living with that, okay, there was humiliating, to now I'm living in tropical paradise, right? I'm a better father. Okay, so along the way, I talked about, the real struggles. So the first one that I think, and I think it's universal, it's one of the biggest ones, and that's lead generation. Okay? Because that's where it really starts in business, right? No leads, no sales, no exception. If you do oil changes, if you sell shoes, if you're a doctor, or if you're a network marketer, if you cannot educate your target market about your product, service, or opportunity, you can't make any money. Number two, developing relationships. We just talked about that a little bit, right? Oh my God, how hard it is. You have a pleasant conversation and you follow up with the person, and the tension is so thick in the air, and I just get knots in the stomach when I think of the thousands of times that's happened. Number three, I think, is a huge one for online marketing, and I call it the big lie. And people aren't really lying to purpose, because most of us as a culture, we believe this. Okay, so let me ask you, streams of income. I don't know about you, but I was in love with the idea of having multiple streams of income coming in from here and there. But the reality is, be truthful to yourself, and how much income streams do you got coming in versus going out? Okay, because the average newbie to intermediate marketer cannot do multiple streams of income. All right, unless they have a very specific system, it's impossible, because we as human beings, we can't do two things at one time. That's why I call it, we can walk and chew bubblegum. Okay, we can carry on maybe part of two conversations at the same time, but as soon as our mind needs to concentrate on two important tasks, one of them suffers. So to have two primary opportunities, I believe that's not really possible. Okay, unless you're a guru marketer, if you have a huge list and you're an expert at paid media, two primary opportunities is not a good idea. It's more likely to have money out of your pocket in two different directions and no money coming back in. So this is one of the things that really killed me, because I couldn't get any traction. I couldn't get any focus. And then the fourth thing that I had a real hard time with, and I'm sure you all can agree with me, is when it's time to sell, there's no pleasure in selling from me. To have to push that person to my side of the fence, I don't know. I believe in about 97% of the population that I've tried. I did it in different capacities, and you know what? I didn't get any better at it because it's not in my personality to sell, 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 sell. So I had to figure out some other ways to do it because the belly to belly approach for me just gave me a sick belly. Okay. So let's recap. Struggling to get leads, to develop relationships, fold into multiple streams of income, and then to top it all off, I couldn't sell nothing. All right. So what if I told you I had a solution to all of those challenges? Right? I mean, that's a big boast. But what if I told you I could solve these challenges without asking you to switch your primary opportunity? What if I told you I could generate a passive income, no selling? Okay? So, I mean, every time I hear that from other people, I would think that's the biggest load of bull crap I ever heard. I mean, there's only one way to get money in this world, right? You got to get somebody to give it to you, right? It doesn't matter if you're going to work for a paycheck or if you're working a network marketing business. You want money, you have to convince somebody else to give you. There's no exceptions to that. But I figured out a very special circumstance where this is actually possible. And of course, I'm going to explain that to you in a little bit. So how am I going to do all of these things? So what we're all here to find out about is the Instant Reseller Club. So we start with the power of free, okay? Because nothing is more powerful than that. Everybody wants a deal. Everybody's looking to save money. It's programmed. We're hardwired that way. And if you can provide quality freebies, you'll get people's attention. So let me say that again. Quality freebies, okay? No junk. Junk doesn't work. Now, I like to do that sharing marketing tools. Why? Because I'm in the marketing business and everybody I'm in business with is marketing. So it makes perfect sense for me to share with people that I'm trying to do business with they need them and they could use them, right? I send them something that they really can use. Guess what happens? They stop long enough to promote me. Most of you on this webinar are watching because you won a free membership to the Instant Reseller Club, right? The pro version is $197. And starting tomorrow, anybody who wants membership that you have, pay that money. All right? The contest ends tonight. So that was a valuable offer for this excellent program. And people were willing to stop marketing themselves long enough to share with their friends. And in less than 30 days, we signed up about. That's the power of no paid media, no ninja market tricks. Just give true value and let other people help you with sharing that. Now, why does that work? Because I gave something that people wanted, and it had value, so they helped me out and did the sharing. Marketing tools, and that is what I call a feeder system. If I was selling product X and I gave somebody something tremendous for free, helped them get them set up, and I answered some of their questions. Now I'm in rapport with them. I've developed the know, like, and trust that I desperately need to have a successful business relationship with them, because I've shown them that I cared enough, told them I'm a good coach and that I know a little bit about marketing. And a feeder system took me from the very first time I discovered this. I went from 0 to 60 signups in my network marketing opportunity at the time in 30 days. And for me, that was like, whoa. I mean, in 20 years of network marketing, I don't think I signed up 60 people, but I did it in a little feeder system. And since then, I've brought that to a whole different level. So then we give you this tremendous feeder system, and I'm going to go into all of the benefits and what you're going to get to give away in just a minute. But then we help monetize it all, okay? All the leads and all the no's. So what does that mean? So that means the people that you generated for leads, well, we're going to help you monetize that. I'll explain that, like I said, in a minute. And then all of the no's. In our line of business, no is the word that we hear more than anything, right? The majority of the time, it's going to be no. Even if we're doing it very well, the majority of the time, it's going to be no. But what if I could show you a way to make a couple dollars of all of those no's? Now that would be worth just the time you're spending with me here today. So that, we're talking about the reseller program, right? When you have the access to the best marketing tools out there, then you can develop relationships in a very, very different way. So what do I mean? Well, you see a marketing tool that's inside the Instant Reseller Club. Well, here's the magic. You want that for your own business, okay? So the average marketing tool has a front end, okay? Let's say $47. They're going to want to sell you the pro version of that because that's just the way it's done. And that's $67 to $97. And then if you sell rights to that, you're going to pay anywhere from $300 to $1,000 to be able to sell that same software. But what we are going to do is, I've already got those rights. And I'm going to sell you the software for the front end price for $47, okay? So I'll give you an example. We have the Social Mobi Videos is one of those softwares, and the exact numbers are $47,97,000. So it costs you $1,150 to get the resale rights to that software. But for $47 inside the Instant Reseller Club, you now have the software for yourself and the rights to resell it for 100% profit. What I think the most special part of that equation is not that everybody's going to get rich selling software, because some people are going to make a ton of money with this, but some people will just be satisfied with the fact that they only have to sell one copy to get their money back. How much did I just increase your marketing budget? If you can buy almost every software you want, just introduce it to one person and be marketing for free. Okay? A break-even point is unheard of in business, right? Usually takes you 8, 12 people to break even. But in this equation, when you see something that we have inside the club and you like it, you buy it, the reseller rights to it, you introduce it to a friend, they buy it from you, you're free. You sell an extra one, you got enough money to go out and buy a couple pizzas, right? Or more marketing for your business. Success demands you have your own products. That's another big reason why the Reseller Club was a prime thing that I wanted to bring into the marketplace, because every six-figure earner has their own products. Because there is a big, giant difference between 50% and 100% income, right? Most people in the MLM world are dealing with 4, 5, 6, 7, 8%. Other businesses are in that 20% tile. But when you start generating 100% income from products that you're selling, it's a big, big difference. All right, I just got to scroll down here. And then, of course, you know, we've all heard this stuff before. If you want to have your own product, well, you got to come up with it. Then you got to research if anybody cares about it, if it's going to be marketable. You have to design it. You have to build sales pages, because when you're part of the reseller club, we handle all the promotional stuff for you. Okay, stuff that's all designed to go for you. But when you make your own product from scratch, you gotta deal with crazy developers who are from all kinds of weird and wonderful places in the world, and they got their own quirks and cultural differences, and there's so many different things. For every product I brought to the market, there are many that never seen the light of day, because that's just the way it works. So it takes a lot of skill to do it, it takes a lot of money, and it takes a lot of time. But I'm giving you to have that instantly, just like that. Let's skip this whole process and just go to having your own product, okay? Plus, yeah, that's where I went to where I kind of already explained it, right? You got $47 to buy it, plus you're going to upgrade for $67 for the pro version. Plus, on the very cheap end, you're at $297 for the resale rights. So you're at, you know, you're $400 plus, right? Just for one product. Just for one, okay? That's too much time and energy into one product. But we can give you this opportunity basically for $47, and of course there's products that won't cost even that, right? I think my favorite part of this is our partnership program. And remember when I said that multiple streams of income is multiple outgo, and it's a real business killer? I believe that. But what if you partner with somebody and you do part of the have to do anyways, and they do the other part? So I build this feeder system, right? I get the pages designed and take care of the server, do all the copywriting and the emails and videos and all of these things. So I built this system for you to build your business on. You send people there for free, because we're going to give them some tremendous free stuff, which again, I'll show you that in a minute. And so you've done the sharing. You get the leads, you get the prospects, and if you join the partner program, all the selling that is done to all of those people share in the profits. So it is truly, truly a partnership program, right? You share the free stuff and then get paid for sharing. No selling, okay? Or as I put it, you know, selling smart, not harder, because I'm going to do all the selling. You have your primary opportunity to build. You have those relationships to build, and you have that product to talk about. But we're going to give them some tremendous marketing tools over here, and after that, I'll build you a passive income, and you don't have to sell. Well, do that, right? Like when I tell people that, they look at me and they say, you know, why sell it? Well, because we're partners. We're going to share the marketing, right? You share the opportunity, so I don't have to pay for paid media and all of that stuff. I do the selling, right? So you share, I sell. We share the costs. Okay, this is a big one. Partners share the costs. I just told you about all the costs that I have to run this big organization. But when we all do this together, I can make the partnership costs like ridiculously small, like talking pennies a day, okay? Small, tiny, tiny, tiny cost, $9.95 per month for me to share the profit as 100%. Okay? So let me switch to the screen sharing mode, and I want to go through some other things with you here. This is going to take just a second because I have to get another plugin going. And then half done. Okay, it should be coming in a minute there. All right. All right, so when I make sure that's off. Okay, so don't worry about all of the different things in this chart because some of them have changed. But what?
Not failure. I don't know, my internet or yours.
Okay, can anybody tell me if they can see my screen? On my end, it's showing my screen.
Okay, I see it.
You see it now? All right. I don't know if we got to. Okay, so back to the sharing part, right? Here's this big freemium area. I'll go more into that because this has changed a little bit. We've got something that's probably about 1,000 times more valuable now. But there are two packages changed. This is now Plus and this is now Pro. All of you who qualified for the Plus program, you're upgraded to Pro, so don't worry about that. But in the future, when somebody joins at the $97 mark, you get 100% of the money if you're a partner. Okay? Let me say that again. 100%. Why do I give you 100%? Well, because they wouldn't be here if it wasn't for you. Okay? So you get all the money. All right? 197, all the money. 100% of the money. Who is going to sell it? I am. Right? I'm going to show people how much money they can make.
Can you go into the chat? I don't have access to chat, so just go into chat.
Okay.
Like, I'm not sure what's happening.
Okay, sorry.
You have to look at it yourself.
Sorry, she's just telling me she couldn't see the chat or something like that. Okay, it shows you as a moderator there. All right, let's go back to this. So all upgrades, if you're a partner, go to you. All right, 97 or 197. Then we have all of the purchases that can happen inside the club. When we launch, by the end of this week, we'll have put about 30 products in the area, and then I will be looking to buy the top premium products that hit the market. Every month I can get either reseller or white label rights. I'm going to spend all the money to buy those things for the reseller club, probably 3 or 4 per month. Okay? So we're going to have quite an amazing marketing arsenal to for ourselves and to resell. So when people want to buy anything in the club, whether they're a free member or a reseller, if you're the person that brought them in and you're a partner, you're going to get 30% of that money. So 30% of all club purchases and 100% on all the ups. And remember, it's me who does all the selling because you need on your primary opportunity. You only brought them to the free front end because it was so amazing. So let's go and see that. All right. I flipped through a bunch of pages there. So this is what the free front end is going to look like. They're going to listen to my video. We're going to give them a freemium capture page system. Okay. This system has 97 drag and drop templates. You can publish to Facebook. You can make just about any kind of page known to man. They're not going to posting. It's drag and drop. It's ridiculous. It has analytics and split test. If you know anything about the capture page business, you're talking about a system like that would be anywhere from $30 to $60 per month. You're going to be able to give it away for free. Okay? So they're going to see all of the marketing seats. They're going to be told to sign up below. We're also going to give them Headline Creator Pro. All right? This cool little tool pumps out thousands of headlines. You just got to put answer a couple questions. It's absolutely necessary to have if you're doing Twitter and Facebook. You need proper copywriting. You need to say things in an engaging way. And professional tools that produce headlines are, well, it's $27 if you want to buy this software, okay? Home Run Copywriter, $47. It's 6 hours of copywriting. Need to know quality. Need to know at the beginner level to understand how to sell stuff. And you know what? If you only just use it for yourself to learn how people are selling to you, it would be beneficial. 6 hours, it's $47, okay? That's what you have to pay for it, okay? There's not some silly, right? And this swipe file chamber is a collection of over 20 PDFs that have every type of swipe. And this is like it says right here, legally steal the very words that million-dollar copywriters use to create boatloads of cash on demand. These are things that us internet marketers, we need them. We need this copywriting education, and we need this technology right here. Nobody, I've ever seen anything online, and all the times I've been there and I research constantly, nobody's got anything close to this, and I'm not tooting my own horn. I put this together purposely because, as I said at the very beginning, there is nothing more powerful than free. Okay? And we're going to give you something that you can generate leads like crazy. If you share this with 100 people in a day, you're gonna go to about 25 signups per day. So never mind the financial opportunity. 25 prospects per day that have questions for you, that now will take you your messages or take your live call because they want to discover, they want to talk about the capture page, or they want to know about how to use this software. That's powerful. That works. No tricks, none of that ninja guru sense. This is how we got 2,500 plus people sign up in less than 30 days. Okay? I'm not world famous. I don't, you know what I mean? So that is a huge, huge accomplishment. But I didn't do it. You guys did. All I had to do was give huge value. So I'm going to keep doing that, except I'm going to give you that package to share with others. And they can be free forever if they want. No problem. They can be a partner. They can be a reseller partner. There is a fantastic opportunity here, no matter which level you want to participate. Later on in this week, we're going to have an email system where you'll be able to email your leads from. Now, where am I here? Okay, so this is what our page is going to kind of look like when you log in. So you'll see, okay, it'll tell you hi, and it'll give you your page to share. When you share, then they'll go to this page, right? Because on the bottom of the page is the form that they'll sign in. And when they sign in, they're assigned to you. Okay? Let me see what other pages I wanted to show you here. Okay, this is our back office here. Remember earlier when I was telling you, okay, that's why you couldn't see it. So when I share this, all right, because we're in the middle of uploading some more data. Okay, so this page here is a yucky HTML page. That's why I showed you what this one's going to look like. And we're just taking the HTML from this page that we designed on a builder just like this one, and we're just going to add it into here. But when you log into your area, okay, when we finish this late this evening and tomorrow give you access, you're going to be able to go in here and you'll be able to see products. So like I said, by the end of this week, we'll have 30 plus products here, okay? You'll be able to go in here and you'll be able to get access to these free downloads, right? You'll be able to download this, and this. And one of the things I forgot to mention is, see, it says share to unlock. Well, why did I do that? Okay, well, this is ridiculous. So when they join, when you bring somebody in to join, they have to refer 10 people to unlock it, just like you did to get your free membership. So what does that do? That gets you an active member in here. That gets you somebody that is going to buy from your link. And what do I mean by that? The reason why we're a little bit delayed is because a friend of mine and her husband, they use a system like this, and we talked about it, I guess, a little bit less than 2 weeks ago. And I decided to change everything and go with this system. And the one reason I did is not because it makes these ugly pages, but because of this. Okay? So when you see the products in here, you'll put your affiliate ID in here. Okay? And once your affiliate ID is in here and you update your referrals, what that means is when somebody goes here now, they have to be logged into their members area to see any of those. And those products are now hard coded to you. Now, why did we delay the launch, and why did we go with a brand new system? Well, the reason is in marketing, there's some problems when people refer customers to you, because the first problem is if you're on ClickBank or JVZoo or any of that stuff, you can send some sales page of a product. So you've turned them on. They're thinking about buying their product now. But now they see an ad for it on Facebook later on in the week, and they go and they click on that link, and they go back to the sales page and they buy. No commission for you. Or the other ways is they'll cookie you to their affiliate program, meaning that you send somebody to the page, they put a cookie on that person's computer, so when they come back 2 days later, 2 weeks later, 2 months later and buy, you get the commission. That sounds awesome. But what if they clear their cookies? What if they buy a new computer, right? Software, because this is hard coded now. when somebody wants to come and buy something from here, we're partners, remember? It's my responsibility to make sure you get your money from our partners agreement. So they go here inside their area. They're in their area and they're coded to you. So here's an example, right? This is my example account. So we just put a number in here. But if you had, let me see here. But this is what it would look like if you had lots of referrals in here. Okay? There's 3 pages of referrals, right? 28 referrals on this person's account. And any one of these people, when they log into this site and they go and they click one of these products, they're hard coded to you. They must buy through your link. There's no way to escape that. And after talking to my friend Janet and Dawn, I said, we need to put this in. So that delayed us an entire week. And then today we had all of the from the contest that we did put into the system. And that worked great, except there was one little minor glitch. And remember when I told you that not all Murphy's Law doesn't always cooperate. So it took us almost a full day to figure out what the heck was going on. It's such a small thing. And when we figured it out, it was small, but it ate up. So all these sales pages and all this stuff, we're all supposed to be in there now for you guys to see and play around with. They're going to get done by us in the middle of the night while you're sleeping. And we should be fully ready to send out an email to each and every one of you who are in the system. Okay, so that'll be, like I said, just short of 25 or 600 people. And so look out for it around noon tomorrow, and then that will give you access so you can log in here and get going. Okay, so I wanted to I'm gonna go back to okay. Now you don't have access to the thing. Okay, so I'm gonna go and check out the. All right. Sorry. All right. Well, I'm going to look at the. Wow. Hold up. My tongue is tied. Let me take a drink there and have a pause. Okay, so I went through that like really fast, and I'm a little bit of a scatterbrain today. But what I would like to do now is I'd like to open it for questions. Okay, so what we talked about, there's 3 real. Okay, the first one is just to build your business, just to have a feeder system that has tremendous value to generate leads for you. No cost, no obligation. The second is to monetize those leads, and I do all the selling. And the third is to take advantage and get your own products and get 100% of the money. So I'd like to know, first of all, which one of those things appeal to you most? Is it just the lead generation? You know, maybe I should give you an example of what sharing stuff really does. You know, while I'm waiting for any questions, I'll queue that up. But I would like to know, are you in it for the lead generation to build your business? Are you interested in this because you would like to make a passive income and have me do all the selling, or would you like to be a reseller? Or I guess there would be option 4, all of the above, right? So Percival wants to be a partner, and Denzel wants to know when we can sign up partnership. That's an excellent question, Denzel, and I'm going to put a link right here in the chat, because when we start the sharing and when things get going, it's going to happen crazy fast. So if you want to be a partner, my recommendation to you is to sign up like immediately. Okay, sorry, I'm just putting people's comments in there now. Okay, so I need to figure out, I'm going to hit the back button here. I've never actually sent the message, so we need to go into, can you type in there?
Yeah, I can type it and then you can.
I just need the link, so maybe I should go into Samcart to get it.
I have the link. I'm going to send it here, and then you can.
I'm just going to get it. I'm already in, okay? All right. And I just want to open up this one. This one. Sorry, I'm just waiting to get the link from our partnership program here. And because we're on a webinar, everything's slow. Okay, maybe I'll get the screen share going back again while we do that. I would say, Carlos says, what's included in the partner? Okay, so there's 2 partners. There's the revenue sharing one, and then there's the reseller one. So if you want to become a revenue partner, then you get 100% of all upgrades. So if you bring something in and they pay 97 or 197, you get 100% of the money, and everything they buy inside the club, you get 30%. And yeah, Mark, yeah, lots of people say that, yes, Percival, when you become a partner, you'll be able to send emails to your downline inside the software. And the cost for the partnership program, so the revenue sharing one is $9.95 per month. And then there's 2 reseller partnerships. One is $97 and the other one is $197. And the basic difference between them is that the $97 is a setup fee where we build you a custom design review product site. Okay, and then there's a small monthly fee that goes with that, because we put you on some very high end. So it's basically the cost of hosting to continue with the program. The $197 goes to the referrer, right? If they're part of the partnership program, but we sorry, yeah, sorry, I'm looking at 2 things at one time. All the fees go to the partners for referring you, but we build you a custom-made website. And we got some tremendous marketing tools that we integrate in it. That's the big difference between the 97 and the 197. Okay? So for now, here is the link to get started with the Revenue Partner Program. Okay, almost everybody here, 95 cents per month. And almost everybody here is already qualified at the reseller point, at the highest reseller. So that's the $200 level. If you want us to build a website for you, the only thing you have to do is pay the monthly hosting cost. And like I said, if you're going to have an affiliate site, you need fast hosting. Shared hosting is not the way to go. So we provide hosting that would cost about 22 bucks. 22 bucks a month is what it would cost you for that service. But of course, we buy a lot of hosting, so we can offer $14.95 a month. Frederick, I don't know what you mean about not getting the stuff. If you signed up, you were definitely sent all of the login information for the Facebook auto poster and stuff. Of course, the rest of the system, as you've seen from this webinar, it'll be ready tomorrow at noon. So we couldn't send it to you. Okay. Okay, Rod. Well, sometimes I think what happens is that we send it to a particular email. If you had the same issue that you didn't get your Facebook auto poster either, then I'm going to type in a support email here. Are you ready to go on? I'm typing in the support now. Now, if you send an email, if anybody has any issue, send an email to support, and we're going to get back to you. Most of the times, it's sorry, I'm just trying to read all of this stuff at the same time as talking to you guys. Okay, Carlos asked about PayPal payments. With our recurring system, we go through one payment processor for credit cards only. For almost all one-time purchases, we offer both PayPal or Stripe. Now, if you need us to set you up a subscription via PayPal, no problem. We'll send you that link. Maybe if you could do that. Yeah. So Alicia's going to set up a PayPal link right now for the $9.95 thing if people like Carlos need that. Okay. So Christy says, how do I log into my account? That would depend about the Facebook software stuff you sent. Then you'd have to see the email that was sent by Alicia. And if you're talking about this account for the instant reseller to get all your freebies and stuff like that, then everybody will be a go by about noon tomorrow. Okay, Frederick, if you have any more questions that are support related, just email support and then we'll get that cleared up really, really quick, okay? Sorry, what did you say?
Then card is gonna let them pay.
The way we have it set up, they can't do subscriptions through that system. That's why you're going to do it. Anyways, we're going to have a PayPal button for you guys here in a minute. Well, Belinda's asking if she uses GoDaddy, does she need to pay additional hosting? If we're going to do all of the work to build a site, all right, we're going to build you a site that's worth about $600, you host with us. Okay, Frederick, the PayPal link is coming. Okay, so Christy, you see the support link now. Okay, so Matt's saying, will everyone be email login? Yeah, so what will happen is, as soon as we're redoing the update, what ended up happening was that when everybody was assigned a number, some people, I'll give you an example, Matt, okay? You were referred by Bruce, but you had a lower number than Bruce. So the system was crashing because even though you were under Bruce in the system, and it was tracking that properly, basically, you couldn't see stuff in the system because the system said that doesn't make sense. You can't be referred by Bruce and have a lower number. So we had to go back to the drawing board. We fixed all that. After the webinar closes, shut down the competition. We're going to grab the rest of that data to get all of your refers. Actually, we're going to wait till 11:50 Eastern to shut down the competition and pull all the rest of the data. Everybody's going to be uploaded, and then by around noon, we're going to email you. And then you're going to get a link to click on. You'll be able to set up your own password, and everything will be a go. Yes, Belinda, we can all see you. Okay, Carl's going to wait for the new link. Does anybody have any other questions about the system? Okay, Ray has a question. It's a little bit different, but I know I have several people from the viral blog system on here. So the answer is, Ray, this system was built for you founding members of the viral blog system program. So other than if you want to actually purchase a product inside, there are no fees for you. Okay, your founding membership qualifies you and as a reseller. If you want to buy a product to resell, then you just have to pay for the product. Yeah, but how do I can't do anything with that link. Well, look at it, it looks all funny. Okay, so if you look here, we just put Arpana just dropped a link into the chat, and it's a PayPal link. So those of you who wish to pay through PayPal versus Stripe, you can do that here at that link. Chris, it's not going to have an autoresponder system per se. We're looking into that, but it's going to be, you're going to be able to send out newsletters if you're part of the partnership program. Yeah, Bruce has got a good point. I went through the back office and showed you a couple things really clearly, but I know my brain's not too visual. and tomorrow, when you can actually get in there, and I'm sure that's going to be that'll be much clearer. So Frederick, you're saying, when will we start getting paid apps? So I'm not exactly sure. You mean being able to buy products for resale? That's what you mean, then that's going to start tomorrow. Okay. Okay, James, I get you here, and after I get off the webinar, I'll talk with you personally about that, okay? Okay. Good question. Will it be working on mobile?
What?
Yes, all our pages are mobile responsive. The back office is, I mean, it's an older piece of software designed to do a particular thing, but pages are coded to be mobile responsive. So that means the sales pages and the referral pages, okay? All right, thanks so much for saying so. All right, so we are getting toward the end. I hate keeping people for within an hour, but I know that was everybody was waiting for this day. I apologize for yet one more day's delay, but this was seriously to make sure that anybody who became a partner was protected and their membership was protected. Yes, Carlos, affiliate account pending approval, and that's because this is a paid partner program, and if you're not partnering with me, you can't participate in the program. And sometimes people track down these links and they try to get into the system. So I know you, Carlos, and we'll go in there later and we'll approve you and you'll be ready to rock and roll. Uh, okay, yes, Lamont, for sure. Like most of you, you may not know this about me, but I always make myself available. Okay, so if you're a free person or if you paid money into the system, for me, I believe providing value is just that. We'll let the dollars fall where they may. So if you really want to talk about marketing and you want some of my time, it usually doesn't take me more than 2 or 3 days to pencil in some time for somebody and to have a little coaching session or talk about their primary opportunity, give them some advice, okay? So John's asking, is there going to be an affiliate link for each product in the reseller club? So there's going to be a link hard coded to you. So when they go and they buy from the link and they pay, then our system knows that you're the one that sent them there, and then you'll get your partner commission. Okay, thank you too, Ray. So, thanks, John. So we'll give one last call for questions, and then by hopefully there's not going to be any more delay. By around noon tomorrow, you'll be able to access your members area and get the freebies that are in there and start referring with your personal referral link. Okay, Matt, I got that question, and I certainly do. Excellent, Rod. I appreciate that. Belinda, we'll talk on Skype. Yes, Frederick, I have a get response account. So if there's a specific question, perhaps we should talk in person. Thank you, Matt. This is going to rock. I believe it. Thank you, Denzel. Okay, so if there's no more questions, I wish you all an excellent evening. I appreciate you all. I can't wait to see. We got such a great beginning. You know, over 2,500 people were not, the doors aren't even open. Can you imagine once we start handing away these awesome freebies, what that's going to do for your business? I really, really, really look forward to being part of that success. I appreciate you all. Have a great night.